Good morning, friends, and my dear children. Once again, your Lalita ma'am is back with another topic, a very interesting topic. Okay, that is how to identify the hybridizations in carbon compounds. Okay, so we'll be coming across certain questions. Okay, so that how can we identify quickly? Okay, here the thing is, chemistry questions which will be coming for IIT or JEE or any kind of competitive exams will be in such a way that everybody can apply the concept easily. Okay, because teachers will be giving certain tricks. Okay, certain tricks and tips. But how quickly the child can apply the concept, that is very much important. Okay, so everybody has to apply the same rules, of course. Okay, so when you are writing any competitive exams, okay, you need to write even math, physics as well as chemistry also. All three together you will be attempting all three together in the same exam. Okay, you don't have separate exams for physics, for separate exams for math or biology, something like that. You will not have like that. Okay, all three together you need to attempt. In that attempt of writing that exam, okay, time will be a very important factor. You have to check with the time, you have to run with the time. So that is the reason whenever you are practicing any kind of concepts, okay, just understanding the concepts is not enough. How quickly you can able to apply the concept, that is very much important for all of us, isn't it? So for any kind of competitive exams, when you are successful, means you are perfect with time management. Please understand the concept carefully. Okay, so time management is a very important factor. Okay, how quickly you can able to apply the concept, how quickly you can able to finish one problem, that is the main thing which is very much important to win and to get good marks in competitive exams like IIT, JEE and NEET, whatever it may be. Okay, so today I am going to give you some questions, okay, and how to identify hybridizations in sp, sp2 and sp3 types of hybridizations that are occurring in carbon compounds. Okay, so generally how to identify the hybridization. Okay, how to identify the hybridization of carbon atom. Of course, not only carbon atom. Okay, not only carbon atom, but you can even how to identify the hybridization present in a central atom if it is an inorganic compound. The same formula can be applied. So how to identify the hybridization of carbon in carbon compounds? Okay, first we will learn about this and then we will see some examples. Okay, so the best way to identify the hybridization exhibited by so and so carbon atom is to find the number of sigma bonds. Okay, number of sigma bonds. Okay, number of sigma bonds plus lone pair of electrons. Okay, number of sigma bonds plus lone pair of electrons. Okay, will gives you the hybrid orbitals, the hybridization present in the given compound. Lone pair of electrons gives you hybridization. Okay, suppose if the number of sigma bonds and lone pairs, if this sum is equal to 2, suppose number of sigma bonds plus lone pairs will gives you the hybridization of that particular carbon atom present in the compound. Okay, number of sigma bonds plus lone pairs, if this value is equal to 2, then the hybridization is sp hybridization. Please remember, because in sp hybridization you are finding two, one s and one p orbital, isn't it? Same like that, if you go for if this sum, if the number of sigma bonds plus lone pairs, if this sum is equal to 3, the hybridization will be sp2. Okay, and the number of sigma bonds plus lone pairs, if this value is equal to 4, the hybridization is sp3 because 1s and 3p orbitals are merging. Okay, so you can identify with this concept. This is first thing. Of course, there is another criteria to find out the hybridization as well as pure orbitals, unhybridized orbitals, how many are there. To find out that also we will be learning. But in today's class, we are going to learn about how to identify the hybridization present in the given compound and what sort of questions will be coming. Okay, we are going to deal with certain questions. Okay, so please remember this point. Okay, number of sigma bonds and lone pairs around each carbon we have to count to find out the hybridization of carbon present in any compound. Okay, so let us see some examples. Right, I am wrapping the board. You might have noted about this. Right, we'll see some examples. Okay, now certain examples we have to learn for. So I'll be giving questions as well as answers also. Request all of you to please kindly note down the questions. Okay, so the hybridization of first and second carbons in propadiene is the hybridization, I am writing in short, the hybridization present in first and second carbons. First and second carbons in propadiene is dash. Here options also you can able to write sp sp2, option B is sp2 sp, sp2 sp, okay, and option C is sp2 sp2, okay, and option D is sp sp. So what is the correct answer? How you have to check? Okay, propadiene, you have to draw the structure and you have to identify, isn't it? Propadiene structure is what? Prop means 3 carbon atoms. Okay, now diene means 2 double bonds should be there. Okay, so alternate we'll be keeping 2 double bonds here itself. Okay, propadiene structure will be like this. Now the remaining all are what? Hydrogens. In order to satisfy the tetravalency of carbon, okay, in order to satisfy the tetravalency of carbon, we have to keep hydrogens. Okay, so here 2 bonds only are fulfilled, so we have to keep 2 more hydrogens to satisfy the tetravalency of carbon. Here for second carbon, already 2 here, 2 here, 4 bonds are already completed, so tetravalency already satisfied, no need of keeping hydrogens. Similarly for the third carbon, only 2 bonds are satisfied, so we have to keep hydrogens. Now check wherever single bond is there. Please remember, wherever single bond is there, that will be always sigma bond only. And wherever double bond is there, one will be sigma and the other one will be pi bond. And wherever triple bond is there, 1 sigma, 2 pi bonds will be there. So that point also please remember. Single bonds are always what? Sigma bonds. Double bond means 1 sigma, 1 pi. Triple bond means 1 sigma, 2 pi. Please remember that point. So single bonds, okay, so single bonds whatever are there, 3 sigma bonds are there, and this will be pi bond. Double bond means 1 sigma, 1 pi bond. Okay, so count only sigma bonds and lone pair of electrons. So for each carbon you have to count what? Sigma bonds and lone pair of electrons to get the hybridization present in that particular carbon atom. Okay, so you are finding 3 sigma bonds. 3 sigma bonds and 0 lone pairs. So for this first carbon atom, 3 sigma plus 0 lone pairs. LP I am writing in short, lone pair. 3 plus 0 is equal to how much? 3. Means it is sp2 hybridization. For first carbon, it is undergoing sp2 hybridization. Similarly, you have to check for the second carbon. Here already 1 sigma bond, pi bond are already there. And this is a double bond means 1 sigma, 1 pi. So this carbon atom is undergoing only 2 sigma bonds. It is having 2 sigma bonds and 0 lone pairs. Lone pairs are not there. Okay, now lone pairs are not there. So 2 sigma bonds plus 0 lone pairs. So total is how much? 2 only. 2 plus 0, 2. If you are getting 2, it is which type of hybridization? sp hybridization. So second carbon is undergoing sp hybridization. Now coming to third one. Here this is one sigma bond and this is one sigma bond and this is also one sigma bond. So it is undergoing 3 sigma bonds plus 0 lone pairs. Okay, so 3 plus 0 is equal to 3, which means sp2 hybridization. Okay, so proper diene are having what? sp2, sp, sp2. So what type of hybridizations are present? That is your question. So sp is present, sp2 is present. Okay, and here in the option B, sp2, sp is given. So first what is coming? That you check. First sp2 is coming, then sp is coming, again sp2 is coming. So first sp2 is given in this option. Okay, sp2, sp and again sp2. Please check the order. So option B will come. Okay, na? Option B will come. First sp2 we got, then sp we got, and the third one he didn't ask for the third one. First and second only he asked. He asked for first and second only, right? So option B. Okay, so you have to understand like that and you have to check for the questions, right? So we'll go for the second question now. We'll go for the second question. In second question, the type of hybridizations of carbon atoms numbered 2 and 3. The type of hybridizations for carbon atoms numbered 2 and 3. Questions will be asked like this. Okay, for carbon atoms numbered 2 and 3 in the following compound. In the compound is given like this: CH2, double bond CH, double bond CH, single bond CH, double bond CH2. Okay, this is the compound. Okay, now the options are 4 options: sp2, sp3, sp2, 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 sp3, sp2, sp. Option C is what? Option C is sp, sp2. Sorry, here also sp2. sp, sp2. And option D, sp, sp. So you have to identify. Okay, so for each carbon you have to identify the hybridizations present in the given compound. Okay, first check with the tetravalency. Spread the hydrogens and write so that you will be getting sigma bonds. Okay, here CH2 is there. I am spreading hydrogens and writing. And this double bond as it is. C and H I am spreading and writing. C, again H I am spreading and writing. And a double bond CH2. Hydrogens, if you spread and write, then you can find sigma bonds quickly. So here sigma, sigma, sigma. Here double bond is there, so one will be sigma, another will be pi. Here sigma bond, sigma bond. Wherever single bonds are there, that will be sigma bonds, and wherever double bond is there, one sigma bond, one pi bond. Okay, so this is sigma, sigma. Now coming to second and third carbons, he is asking. If you give numbering, okay, you have to check for the numbering also. If you give numbering from front, okay, it is like 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there, and double bond is in between 1 and 2. If you give numbering from that side also, you can take double bond is there in between 1 and 2 only. So numbering can be done, numbering of carbon atoms can be done from either side here, because it is a symmetrical compound, so it doesn't make much difference. Okay, so in between second and third carbon, suppose if you take the first carbon, you are finding 3 sigma bonds plus 0 lone pairs, so total is 3. 3 means sp2. Okay, and here also you are finding 3 sigma bonds, right? 3 plus 0, 0 pi bonds, I mean 0 lone pairs. So total you are getting it to be 3. So it is also sp2 only. And even third carbon also, you are finding 3 sigma bonds, 3 single bonds, 3 sigma bonds and 0 lone pairs. So total is here also 3. So it is sp2 only. And here also 3 sigma bonds and 0 lone pairs. Even for fourth carbon also 3 sigma bonds and 0 lone pairs. So total is 3. Fourth carbon is also undergoing sp2 only. So all carbons are undergoing sp2. So even second and third carbons are also undergoing sp2. So option B will come. Okay, so option B will come, right? You can do any number of questions like this. Okay, I'm just giving you certain examples, right? Next we'll go for the third question. We'll go for the third question. What is third question? In which of the following species is the underlined carbon involves sp3 hybridization? Question number 3. In which of the following species? In which of the following species underlined carbon, okay na, in which of the following species underlined carbon is undergoing, underlined carbon is involves sp3 hybridization. Underlined carbon involves sp3 hybridization. That is the question. And option A, CH3COOH, CH3COOH. Here carbon is underlined, and CH3CH2OH, CH3CH2OH. Option C, CH3COCH3, CH3, here carbon is underlined here. CH3COCH3, here carbon is underlined. Okay, and option D, CH2 double bond CH, CH2 double bond CH, CH3. So in these 4 options, underlined carbons you have to check. Okay, let us draw the structures. How to draw the structure? CH3COOH, CH3 C double bond O, OH. Okay, please understand carefully here. Okay, whenever C and O are connected, there will be a double bond in between carbon and oxygen, carbonyl compounds. Okay, wherever C and O are connected, there will be a double bond. Okay, so C double bond O, OH, and these 3 hydrogens like this. So if you go for the first carbon is having how many sigma bonds? 1, 2, 3, 4 sigma bonds are there. You can able to see if I write here. Yes, 4 sigma bonds plus 0 lone pairs. Okay, for first carbon. So total is 4. So first carbon is undergoing sp3 hybridization. Okay now, sp3. It is undergoing sp3 hybridization. Here I will write sp3. First carbon is undergoing sp3 hybridization. Okay, and coming to this second carbon. Okay, there is a double bond between carbon and oxygen. So one will be sigma, another will be pi, and there is a single bond here. Now for this carbon, underlined carbon is this only. Second carbon is underlined one. 3 sigma bonds. Okay, now 3 sigma bonds you are finding. 3 sigma bonds plus 0 lone pairs. Okay, so 3 sigma bonds means total is 3 and it is undergoing sp2. But he is asking for sp3. So first option is ruled out. Now coming to second option, CH3CH2OH, CH3, option B, please check, CH3, CH2, OH. Okay, so he is asking for second carbon. This is the underlined carbon. Now check for the underlined carbon, 4 sigma bonds. It is having 4 sigma bonds plus 0 lone pairs. So 4 plus 0 is 4. So it is undergoing sp3 only. So second option is correct. But don't think that always one option questions only will be there. Okay, you will be having more than one correct answer questions also may be there. Okay, so 2 correct answers if they are there, that will become again a tough task. Okay, so check for the options C and D also. That is what I wanted to tell you. Okay, second option is of course correct. Underlined carbon is undergoing sp3. Okay now, here underlined carbon is undergoing sp3 hybridization. But check with the third and fourth options also. Okay, I think you got the idea. CH3, this C option I am writing, CH3, C double bond O, CH3. This is the structure. Okay, so underlined carbon is this carbon. So it is having one here, three sigma bonds only are present. 3 sigma bonds and 0 lone pairs. So total is 3. If it is 3, it is sp2 hybridization. 1s plus 2 p orbitals. He is asking for sp3. So underlined carbon in third bit it is not possible. Similarly for the fourth bit, means this only. Okay, so you are spreading and writing. Hydrogens, double bond, CH. This is the underlined carbon, then CH3. Okay, check for the underlined carbon only. Here sigma, sigma, sigma. 3 sigma bonds are there. 3 sigma bonds plus 0 lone pairs. So total you are getting 3. That means it is undergoing sp2 only. But he is asking for sp3. So the only correct answer is B. Okay, so you have to check for the hybridizations like this. Okay, some more model questions let us see. Okay, please note down or take screenshot or pause the video and please note down in your notebook and try to understand the way of questioning in the exam. Right? Yes. Now coming to next question, that is fourth question. Okay, the compound containing, once look at this question, fourth question, the compound containing sp, sp2, sp3 hybrid orbitals, hybrid carbons in the ratio 1:2:3, containing sp, sp2, sp3 carbons in the ratio 1:2:3. In the ratio 1:2:3. Okay. So you have to check with all the 4 options which are being given down. Okay. So let us see what are the options which are given. Okay. I think you understood the question. He is asking for the carbon atoms in the ratio 1:2:3 in which compound it is present. Okay. What are the 4 options which are given? 4 options. In that first option is 1,2 hexadiene, 1,2 hexadiene, 4-ine. This is option A. And option B, 1,5 hexadiene, 1,5 hexadiene, 1,5 hexadiene, 3-ine. This is option B. And option C, 2-methyl, 2-3 pentadiene. This is option C. And option D, all the above. See the logic in this question. That means you have to check each and everything now. All the above is also there. Okay, if we get one correct answer and if we stop doing over there itself, okay, we may think and we may get relaxed. But he is not giving chance for us to relax. Okay, he gave the option all the above. Means you have to check all the 4 options by writing the structures. Okay, so that is the logic in this. So let us draw the structures for 1,2 hexadiene, 4-ine. What is the structure for this? Okay, option A, hexadiene, 4-ine. Hexa means 6 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons. 1,2. Okay, in first and second positions, diene are there. Okay, 1,2 hexadiene. And in fourth position, this is third and this is fourth. Fourth position, ine is there. So draw triple bond over there. Okay, I think you can able to see the board. Okay, down again I'll draw. Okay, C, double bond C, again double bond C, single bond C, triple bond C, single bond C. So this is your structure. Okay, you can able to see now. Right. Okay, so this is the structure which we got. Now we have to attach hydrogens. Okay, 2 bonds are already there, so 2 more hydrogens. Okay, here 2, 4 bonds are also already finished, so no hydrogens. Next, third one, 1, 2, 3 bonds are only done, so you have to attach one hydrogen. For this carbon, already 4 bonds done, so no hydrogens. For this also no hydrogens. For this 3 hydrogens you have to attach. Okay, 3 hydrogens. Yes, this is the structure. Okay, now in this we have to check for what? Sp, sp2, sp3 should be in the ratio 1:2:3. You should find out carbons for all, I mean hybridizations for all carbons which are there in that particular compound. Okay, so let us see. Here 3 sigma bonds. You are finding for first carbon 3 sigma bonds, means it is sp2 hybridized. Okay, and here you are finding only 2 sigma bonds. 2 sigma bonds means you are finding 2 sigma bonds, means it is sp. Okay, lone pairs are not there, right? And here you are finding 3 sigma bonds, that is sp2. And here you are finding, this is 1 sigma and it is a triple bond, means it will be 1 sigma and 2 pi bonds. These two are what? Pi bonds. Okay, so for this carbon only 2 sigma bonds and 0 lone pairs. That means it is sp hybrid. Okay, sp hybridization. And now coming to this carbon, you are finding 2 sigma bonds only. So this is also undergoing what? sp, 2 sigma bonds. Okay, and now coming to the last carbon, it is undergoing 4 sigma bonds. 4 sigma bonds are there. So it is sp3 hybridization. Now count the number of sp, sp2 and sp3 hybridizations. We are finding 1, 2, 3 sp hybrid orbitals are there. Sps 3 are there. Okay, sp2s how many are there? 1, 2, 2 only are there. And sp3s how many are there? 1 only is there. Okay, sp3 1 only is there. But order is what? sp should be 1, sp2 should be 2, sp3 should be 3. Please understand the points carefully. Okay, but here what ratio we got? sp is to sp2 is to sp3. He is asking us to be in the ratio 1:2:3. Okay, let us check now. But here we got the ratio 3:2:1. So option A is ruled out. So none of the all the above concept is also ruled out. Okay, so that is one thing. Now we have to check B and C options also. Okay, you have to check B and C options. Okay, option A I am rubbing. Right? Option B is what is given? What is given for option B? 1,5 hexadiene 3-ine. Option B 1,5 hexadiene 3-ine it is given. Hexa means 6 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons. 1,5 hexadiene. First and fifth carbons. Dienes are there. Means double bond. First carbon and fifth carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2 enes are there. And third position ine is there. 1, 2, 3. Third position ine is there. Okay. Third position ine is there. So the structure will be like this. Now the remaining all hydrogens we have to attach. Here 2 bonds are fulfilled. So 2 hydrogens more. Okay. Now for this carbon 3 bonds are done. So it is to be attached with 1 hydrogen. This carbon 1 this side, 3 this side. So no hydrogens required. For this carbon also 3 this side, 1 this side. So it doesn't require any hydrogens. Now for this carbon 3 already done. Okay, now 1, 2, 3 bonds are already done. So it requires one more hydrogen to be attached to satisfy its tetravalency. Okay, and here 2 bonds are done. So it is to be attached with 2 hydrogens. Now check for the sigma bonds. So here first carbon 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds. Okay, now 3 sigma bonds means sp2 hybridization. 3 sigma bonds means it undergoes sp2 hybridization. Okay, now coming to second carbon. Here 1, here 1. So it is also undergoing 3 sigma bonds. So this is also sp2 only. Lone pairs are however not there. Now coming to third carbon. It is undergoing only 2 sigma bonds. These 2 are pi bonds. No. Triple bond means 1 sigma, 2 pi bonds will be there. So 2 sigma bonds. 2 sigma bonds means it is undergoing sp only. Okay. Now coming to this fourth carbon. Fourth carbon. it is also undergoing 2 sigma bonds, means it is also sp only. Now coming to fifth carbon, it is undergoing 3 sigma bonds. See here, 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds. 3 sigma bonds means sp2. And here coming to last carbon, it is also undergoing 3 sigma bonds, means sp2. Okay, so here sp3 hybridization we didn't get only, isn't it? sp3 hybridization we didn't get. Even one carbon atom is also not having sp3 hybridization. So option B is ruled out. Then automatically option C will be your correct answer, isn't it or not? But once we will check. Okay, automatically option C will be your correct answer. Okay, so questions, see, for doing this one kind of question itself we are taking this much time. Okay, we are unable to do at least 5 questions within half an hour. Then how can we develop speed? Chemistry is not the only subject to be written. Okay, so you have to hurry up with the physics as well as math also. If they are NEET students, you have to hurry up with physics as well as biology also. Then how is it possible? So you have to manage your time. That's why practice is needed. Perfectly practice. Okay, practice is needed. Don't think that we got COVID holidays. Okay, those who are upcoming 10th class children as well as upcoming 11th class children, whoever are there, please keep practicing whatever the subjects whichever are there. Keep practicing, keep seeing the videos, study videos. Okay, so many are being updated, okay, in YouTube, uploaded in YouTube. Okay, my videos are also there, as well as so many videos, so many teachers are ready to give the concepts to all of you. Okay, then please utilize the opportunities carefully. Okay, so option C we will check. 2-methyl 2-3 pentadiene. Okay, pentadiene. How to write the structure? Penta is a root word, means 5 carbons are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons are there. Okay, 2-methyl. I'll keep methyl means CH3 group. 2-methyl and 2, 3 diene. In the second position only diene is there. Okay, already 2-methyl 2, 3 pentadiene. Okay, right. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons, right. 2-methyl 2, 3 means here also we have to keep a double bond, right. So this is the structure. Now the remaining all hydrogens we have to fill. This carbon bonded with only one, so it has to be filled with more 3 hydrogens. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds already done. For this carbon also 4 bonds already done. For this carbon only 3 bonds were done, so attach 1 hydrogen. For this carbon only 1 bond is done, so attach 3 more hydrogens to satisfy its tetravalence. Okay, so now check for the number of sigma bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4 sigma bonds are there. So first carbon is undergoing what? sp3. Okay, now coming to second carbon, 3 sigma bonds are there. 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds are there. Okay, second carbon is also undergoing what? 3 sigma bonds means sp2. Okay, now coming to third carbon, it is undergoing only 2 sigma bonds, means sp only. 2 sigma bonds means sp only. Now here also 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds means this carbon is undergoing sp2. Now coming to fourth carbon, it is undergoing 4 sigma bonds, means it is undergoing sp3. Okay, now how many sps are there? Only one. sp carbon only one. sp2 carbons how many you are finding? 1, 2. And sp3 carbons how many you are finding? sp3 carbons how many you are finding? Are you finding 3? We forgot about this. Methyl group mein one more carbon is there, so that is also undergoing what? Okay, this hydrogens if you are spreading and writing, okay, this is having 4 sigma bonds, so it is undergoing sp3. Methyl group, don't forget about the methyl group. Okay, it is having one sp3 hybridization. So totally you are finding 3 sp3 hybrid orbitals. So the ratio of sp to sp3 is 1:2:3. In which compound? Means option C. Okay, now in which compound are you finding like that? Means that is option C. Okay, so like this kind of questions you will be getting, right? We will see one more question. Okay, only one more question we will see, and then we will stop the video. Okay, question number 5. Okay, let us see question number 5. Okay, hybridizations, the concept is easy only, it is easy to apply, but anywhere if you are missing, okay, then the whole of your answer will be going wrong. That is the problem. Okay, so practice is needed and time management is needed. Okay, let us see one. We'll go for one more last question. Okay, compound containing sp and sp2 hybridized carbons. Which compound among the following? Compound containing sp and sp2 hybridized carbons, it seems. sp and sp2 carbons is which compound among the following? Only sp and sp2 should be there, it seems. Option A, vinyl acetate. Option A, vinyl acetate. Option B, benzene. Option B is what? Benzene. Option C, cyclohexene. And option D, none of these. Thank God, he didn't give one more. Okay, he didn't give one more structure. Then we have to verify that also within the very short time. That is the problem. Okay, so vinyl acetate, what is meant by this? We have to check for the structures. Okay, structure A is what? Vinyl acetate. Vinyl acetate is the compound with molecular formula C4H4. Okay, please remember, dear children, please remember, vinyl acetate is like but 1-ene-3-ine is called vinyl acetate. But, if you go for the IUPAC name, but 1-ene-3-ine is a IUPAC name for the compound vinyl acetate. Then how to draw the structure? But means 4 carbons. 1-ene means double bond here. And 3-ine for third carbon. Okay, now for third carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. For third carbon, you will keep ine. Okay, so but 1-ene-3-ine is called what? Vinyl acetate. Now keep the number of hydrogens. Okay, hydrogens. Here 2 are there. So it requires 2 more hydrogens. Here 3 are there. So this carbon requires, up I will draw better. Okay, this carbon requires 1 more hydrogen. Okay, and here 4 are already done. And this is to be attached with 1 more hydrogen. So this is the structure of what, Nana? Vinyl acetate. So please remember. Okay, here check for the sigma bonds. Now here 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds. So first carbon is undergoing what? 3 sigma bonds, means sp2. Okay, now sp2. Now coming to second carbon. How many sigma bonds are there? 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds. This is also undergoing what? sp2. Okay, now coming to third carbon, 2 sigma bonds. These 2 are what? Pi bonds. Triple bond is there. So these 2 are what? 2 pi bonds. We don't count pi bonds. Okay, only sigma bonds. So 2 sigma bonds. So it is sp. Okay, now coming to fourth carbon, it is also undergoing what? 2 sigma bonds. So it is also sp hybridization. So compounds with sp and sp2 is what? It is having vinyl acetate, you can take to be the correct answer. Now coming to option B is benzene. Benzene you all know, it is sp2 hybridized carbons will be there. Alternate double bonds, resonance, best resonating structure, benzene. Okay, each carbon if you see, it is undergoing what? sp2 hybridization. Okay, if you take this carbon, 3 bonds are done. 1, 2, 3 bonds are done. You have to keep another bond with hydrogen. Benzene formula is what? C6H6. Okay, So each carbon is undergoing 3 sigma bonds. Please look at this. Is undergoing 3 sigma bonds. 3 sigma bonds means sp2. Each carbon is like that only. 1, 2 and one more with another hydrogen. Okay, so it is also sp2. So all like that only, sp2. So all carbons will undergo what? sp2 hybridization. All are sp2. But no sp is there in this. So option B is ruled out. Option B is ruled out. Then cyclohexene. What is the structure of cyclohexene? You will keep one double bond. Okay, cyclohexane, full, all single bonds. Ene means one double bond in between any 2 carbon atoms you will keep. Now check for this one. Suppose if you start with this first carbon, okay, one bond this side, one bond this side and double bond. So you have to go for hydrogen also. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds are there. So it is sp2. Now coming to this also, this is also sp2. But this one, it has to form bond with 2 more hydrogens because tetravalency is not satisfied. To satisfy tetravalency, it has to form bond with 2 more hydrogens. If it forms bond with 2 more hydrogens, all 4 sigma bonds you are finding. 1, 2, 3, 4 sigma bonds. Then this will undergo what? sp3. He didn't ask for sp3 only in the question. Okay, one carbon is showing sp3. Even this also has to be bonded with 2 more hydrogens. This will also undergo sp3. And this carbon also, 2 bonds were already done. So 2 more bonds are to be done with 2 more hydrogens and this will also undergo sp3. He didn't ask for sp3. So this option, cyclohexene option, is also ruled out. And option D is none of this, thank God. Okay, right? So like this kind of questionings will be there. Okay, we have done with 5 questions for today. Okay, I'm going to stop the video up to here. I thought of telling you 20 questions, but within 40 minutes of time, I could able to finish only 5 questions. If teachers are only like that, then what about children? Why we are forcing us? Okay, you people may be thinking like that, but it is your generation, dear children. Our turn has already gone. We missed so many things. Okay, we feel a lot now. Okay, those who are, I think so, those who are good at studies during their childhood, they will become teachers only. Okay, we are somewhat okay, but I feel so. Okay, those who are not good at studies, they may be smart in doing any kind of work and they may become even managers also. But we not so talented in such kind of things, so we are becoming teachers. Okay, whatever it may be, I request all the students to please keep learning the concepts carefully, utilize the time properly, because to apply the concepts, to apply the knowledge which is known to you, to the concepts which are being given to you, time management is very much important. Okay, so I am not going to waste your time anymore. You should start with your preparation. Okay, take your copy and pen, repeat my video, keep repeating my video, and please practice with writing. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.